What's up, guys? Welcome to my mess. How is it going, everybody? Hopefully you guys are... Ooh, is it working? Like, hello? There we go. Okay, yeah, you can see welcome to my mess. You can see that, yeah, I've been benching most of the day, and what was supposed to be fast was not fast, so it just kind of feels like this is a new trend, that I don't start off completely ready, but you know what, I don't want to be too terribly late because we want to do a build, we want to have a stream and all that sort of fun stuff. So welcome everybody to my mess. Welcome to my mess as we're still working through stuff. But what is happening today is we're going to be checking out the Fractal Ridge, and I wanted to build I was waiting for the 7900 XTX to come out. Well, luckily, we have a couple of them. I was waiting for the 7900 XTX to come out so we could build essentially a PC console. You know, Xbox and PlayStation 5, you know what I mean? Like, not to say this is a $2,500 thing versus, you know, a $600 console, but we'll punch way, way above the weight class. And this is pretty close to the size of a PlayStation 5, right? So we're going to be building one today. That should like essentially do 4K native, really on a screen, and when we got a couple games that are downloading. But one of the things that's up for grabs is which CPU I use, and so what I've done is what's in here right now is a 12600K with the 7900 XTX. And I was going to try to decide between this or the 12400F. Now, I've turned off all the ASUS enhancement crap, so all in all, it's running at stock settings, and we wanted to see if this L9i could actually contain the heat that is normally in some regards, a Intel CPU. Now, difference is this is 12th gen, it's running a bit cooler, so we're going to do a little bit of benching live here, and then we'll determine which CPU we're going to use, whether it's a 12600K or a 12400F. Both are fine from a 1440p. Yes, we're going to have some bottlenecking at 1440p, but at 4K, actually, there'll be less bottlenecking because it'll be reliant more on the GPU. So you'll still have some performance hit, but for the most part, still a very, very solid system. So it should be cool. It's essentially a PC console, so you could run like Steam big picture mode. We're just going to have you're going to have a controller done to it. We are going to be doing a step-by-step build guide for this in January. That just shows you, if you wanted to do this, like how you could do it, replicate it, and then in terms of which is the best CPU. By that point in time, we actually should have some more Intel options available, whether that's the 13.6 or, which doesn't have the K, which usually actually has a lower TDP, according to rumors, or we could throw like a 13.4, which could be like a little better thing. So all in all, pretty excited about this. Should be a fun stream tonight, and I'm really actually looking forward to it. But thank you everybody for tuning in today, those of you over on YouTube and Twitch. I'd also like to see, to this morning, this is the second stream that you got to hang out with me. We also had the Xeneon Flex stream that happened this morning at 9 a.m. I saw a lot of Robeytech friendly faces in there, so thank you very much for hanging out. That was a lot of fun. I think the giveaway, I don't know, I didn't enter the giveaway. Do you guys know if the giveaway is still going? Is it like a Gleam one that goes for a while? Does anybody know? Because I'd love to like promote that if it is. Yeah, the monitor is fire. We actually have two of them, which is actually pretty rad, because we had the shoot that you guys could go watch, which please, guys, I'm asking you. You guys, love that you guys come and tune into the live streams, but please go and watch our YouTube videos. It's how we kind of do all this stuff is to do those things, and we did a whole pop-up for there. It's got live reactions, so please do me a favor. It's free. Head on over to youtube.com. We're going to get a link to that video. Please go watch it. Watch it all the way through. Watch all 9 minutes. It's very entertaining, but that is a massive way to help support me without having to spend a single dime, just a little bit of your time, which would be great. How to build on this birthday today of mine, that's a great gift. Maybe I'll win something. Hey, Evil Grilled Cheese, you might. And we should probably talk about giveaways, because I know people are probably curious. Like, Robey, what are the giveaways today? Well, we're less than 400 subs away from giving away a PC, so maybe that'll happen today. Who knows? We've actually had that many happen in a single stream. But the ones that are going to definitely happen is if you can head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live, hit that thumbs up button. If we get 250 likes, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get a level 5 hype train, which is completely possible, we'll also give away a $25 Newegg gift card. Every level 5 unlocks an additional $25 Newegg gift card. In fact, Riddick trying to kick it off right here with his 5 dropper right there, and he's pretty excited because Saturday is actually his build, and his last part just showed up this today, which was today, which was his PSU. So yeah, that's going to be happening. So love to see get a couple of those out. And then lastly, we also have that PC build that's up for grabs, a sub-only PC build. And if you want to get onto that, what you're going to do is head over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Basically, drop your sub. The more subs we get, and we'll get a counter here pretty soon. I'll let you guys know what the total is so far. But if we get enough subs, basically it's going to start out at a base level, and then the more subs we do, the more we upgrade it, and then we'll be giving that away on or around Christmas Eve. And so we'll be giving that as well. That's for you subs. Basically, if you subscribe with Amazon with your Prime sub, then you get 1 entry. Subscribe at Tier 2, you get 3. Tier 1 you get 3, Tier 2 you get 5, and Tier 3 you get 10. And then every gifted sub gets you an additional entry. And it's right now it's a Ryzen 7000 system with an RDNA 2 GPU. So again, very nice system that we'll be giving away just for subscribers as a way of saying Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And there are other PC giveaways coming up as well. So I think we have 3 this month alone. So lots of chances to win PCs, which is always a good thing. And then I guess if you guys want to, head on over to the Corsair Xeneon Flex $2,000 45-inch 240 hertz, 0.3 millisecond response time. It's the best monitor we have ever reviewed. It's $2,000, so it's not cheap, but they're giving one away, and you should definitely go and check that out as well. I think, yes, all of the games are installed, which is good. Now it's time to see. We haven't done this yet. I figured I'd save this for the stream. Let's see how this bench is. Let's see what the temps are, and then we're gonna make a call. So it's already installed and ready to go. So when we build this PC, it'll be all set. So let's go here. I'm gonna mirror this. I don't want to extend. I want to just duplicate. There we go. Keep changes. Okay, now let's see. Are we lucky enough that this is just gonna work like it's supposed to? Because this is always the question. So let's go to game capture. And I hate you, game capture. This is the problem, is I have a love-hate relationship with this new. Okay, maybe this one will work. It just needs to. Deactivate. Come on, baby, you're gonna work. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna, just give me a second. We gotta, this thing. I'm wondering if I need to do an Elgato, switch to an HD60X, or. I definitely know this works because it should be outputting. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if we can get this to go. Ugh. This is always the fun stuff. Mired. Okay, I want, ooh, that's weird. Okay, fly. That's a great, okay, let's see what we got here. So this is saying, right now I see nothing. Oh, you know what? I know why. I know why this isn't working, because I don't have the right monitor plugged in. That's not Elgato's fault. That's my own stupid fault. It would help if I actually plugged in the right monitor, right, guys? That would actually be useful. Okay. Riddick, are we going to hit a level? Can we get some hype train going? I'd love to get one at least. It's always fun to have at least a giveaway locked in. So, and how many likes do you have on YouTube? Okay. See if it shows up. Nope. That was what? It went to this. That's weird. Hey, it shows up. Okay, cool. Let's close this. Cancel. Okay, let's go to game capture. And then Properties. There we go. There, hey, you guys can see now. 35. Come on, guys, we can do it. Let's see what it is. Let's not this happen. Okay, so here we go. We've got this in there. I'm gonna duplicate these displays. Keep changes, so you guys can see everything. We're gonna do 2540 by 1440. You guys are good there. Okay, let us see. We're gonna install hardware info monitor, and then we will see which game we're gonna do. CPU ID. The question is, can this, let's do a prediction. Let's do a prediction, and let's get up there. Will we do a 12600K or a 12400F? Let's do a prediction, see what you guys think. So we're gonna get that prediction up real quick, and then go from there. And then let's see what we can do. Silver Panda, thank you for the sub. 17 months, man. Thank you very much for that, dude. Yeah, it's huge. Here's a question: Will we be using? Which one will we be using? Because we need to know. Okay, there we're gonna download it now, and go from there. So we're gonna get the vote. We're gonna get the vote up here in just a second, and then once we're done with this, we'll go through all the parts and all that sort of stuff. But we need to figure out which system we're gonna run. So make sure you vote. And then we'll take this apart and put it all together for you guys, just like you normally used to. Right now our temperatures are sitting in the 40s, the 30s and 40s. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, you're doing a prediction. You're doing a prediction. Are we going to use a 12600K or a 12400F? Is the question. And then we got a dad joke.
Now, another Robeytech.
So why is she setting it up? We're going there. When we doing Radeon AMD and red versus Intel and red? So what do you mean? So this is blue and red. We've already done a red and red. So Najia, you update it via the you just search for Adrenaline software and then it'll update automatically. Just do a search for it. And there's actually a software that'll automatically update too. But Adrenaline does that. So what you do is you go to here, do Adrenaline. I know people are used to NVIDIA. It's a little bit different. Oh, I got to reboot. Okay, so we're going to reboot while we wait. That's probably true, Galuna. We're going to be testing that too in some regards. We have a cool experiment we're going to be doing with 2 Xenon monitors. So. No, I don't. I want to predict. Oh, yeah, sorry. The prediction would be, no, sorry, I don't want to poll. Prediction is 12600K or not. So let's cancel that, and it's 12600K or not. 12600K, yes or no, sorry. Wait, system's up. So then when you open up your Adrenaline software, like this, I'm gonna, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this. And then if you go here, see where it says driver and software? And then you just hit check for updates. This is where it would be. Over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, because the poll's not going to do. Yeah, we want to see if it actually works. That's all. Okay, we should be good here. Looks like everything's good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up our CPU ID, and then we'll ring up Cinebench. I'm just gonna see what it runs at. It's like Cinebench isn't like a good way to test for gaming, but it'll at least tell me like how close I am and how much it'll throttle, if it throttles, and whether we keep it. Because gaming, it won't be anywhere near this. Hey, congratulations on becoming a father. I know, I'll do a dad joke right now. Let's grab that while we're waiting for the poll, the prediction. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's good, that's close enough. And I'll look up dad jokes. I'll do a dad joke while we wait. Okay. Okay, here we go. First one, here it is right here. Welcome to the Plastic Surgery Addicts Group. I see a lot of new faces here today. Yes, Blondie, it was fine. It was looking, yeah, that was correct. Did the prediction end? Yeah. And then here's a bonus one right here. My wife just put on her new dress and then she told me to zip it. I have no idea what I've done wrong. I didn't say anything. Okay, guys, there it is right there. Okay, keep it up. There we go. Okay, so here it is. There's the Robeytech dad jokes right there. Okay, here we go. This is the test. Will the 12600K be okay inside of this system? Let's see how it is. Here's our temps. Let me make sure you guys can see here. There's our temps down here. You can watch them. You can follow along right here. There's our package temps. Right now it's hitting as much as 67. So we're going to see if this is capable or if we're not going to, if this is not going to work. 76, 80, 83, 85, 87, 88, 91, 92, 96, 97, 100. Wow, dude, it throttled almost immediately. Wow. Yeah, it's a very small air cooler. So I can't even imagine what the clocks are at 4.2. I mean, it's gone way down. Like we've lost like 700 megahertz right here. Well, I don't know if undervolting I mean, there's not a lot of room to undervolt a 12600K. I mean, it could, but I don't need, it's not going to do that. SRT Balthazar, thank you for the sub. We could undervolt it. I mean, we don't need to unlock it. Okay, let's do this. It's sitting at 99, 100, so it's staying at 99. The throttle is actually pretty egregious right now. It's just for gaming, so let's actually do this. Yes. Okay, let's open Steam. And let's pop in Witcher. Let's just see what Witcher's like at. We'll run it windowed and see what the temps end up being. I mean, it's sitting at in the 70s, so it cooled down pretty fast. Just waiting for DirectX. A 12400 would be fine. It's a weird pairing, you'd think, but again, for a console system, it's still fine for what we need, which is like mostly at 4K and at 1440p, because we're relying mostly on the GPU. Okay, yes, I agree. Options. Let's go to video, graphics. Okay, we're gonna go to Ray Tracing Ultra. FSR is on FSR2. Given we're at 1440p, let's go to balanced. We're gonna turn dynamic resolution scaling off. Okay, everything else is good. Okay, let's go to back. And then where's our Ray Tracing Ultra video display? Okay, we're going to change it just to windowed. Okay, let's bring, just for the sake of this, let's bring our video display. I'm just gonna put it, I'm just gonna put it 1920 by 1080 just for now. There we go. Just to see what, this is a little bit, this is more taxing, but I just want to see what temps are like at gaming. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what the temps are like at gaming. Oh, shoot.
With my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore. The sorcerer.
See what I mean? It's like sitting at 70s. It's sitting in the 70s.
Now seems just a few steps ahead.
We're not doing anything graphically intensive, but this is the new update for it. So again, if this sits in the 70s for gaming, I'm fine. I'm not worried. It's not a workstation system. It's literally just for playing.
Measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, hold on. If I'm playing this level, video, graphics, Ray Tracing Ultra, and we want to go to quality.
Headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
So it's 73.
Factions,
It
teams,
is
suits,
framey, eh?
similar to clubs and spades, except
Did it just crash? Whoa. Oh, okay. That seems, and it, there goes, there, it's, wow, there we go. Yep, it doesn't, it looks like it actually crashed. Okay, let's check this out. Try one more time, and then we'll do the build. I feel like turning ray tracing off. Let's just go to Ultra. So we just turned ray tracing off. We're gonna turn FSR to auto. Okay, let's do back, continue.
This card's tale begins near White Orchard. With my dear friend.
We're playing this right now on a 12600K with a 7900 XTX.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seems
And right now I care less about, and understand this is the brand new update, so this is the next gen update, and so people have been saying they've been having issues with, well, because the 7600X, you can't air cool games and tech. Not with a L9i. You have to, like, you're talking 12400F, potentially 12600K, which even then with Cinebench, you can't air cool a 7600X with a Sorry, 12. It's supposed to be 12,600K. Sorry. I'll fix that. There we go. Let's change it here. Change it here too, and then it's all fixed. Yeah, you can't air cool a 7600X, yeah. Well, it just did. I mean, like, but again, I'm curious what frame rate is. Like it, I'm assuming I need to. It's on max. Everything is on ultra. I don't know what the frame rate is. I'd have to. Okay, let's see what happens here. I mean, obviously it's running much smoother now. But this is to build a home console, essentially. Package temps are fine. It's in the 70s.
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs.
Nope, nope. It's going to crash every time. There it goes again. Yep. I don't know if anybody else has been having issues with Witcher 3. Again, new game, so... Here, let's do this just real quick. It's going to take a little while, but... I'm going to do, while we're doing this, I'm going to install MSI Afterburner. Because I think trying to do this with a windowed thing, it's actually, it could be another issue too, so I want to fix something. And then we'll get to the build. Yeah. Yeah, Resolute Blood, I've heard that, I literally heard the same thing. I've heard that it's been, the PC version is in need of some definite love. So let's let it do its thing. It won't take us long to download it. And then we'll do the build. Should be a fun. I mean, like I'm really expecting this to. What we're gonna build eventually will be fine. I don't think this is like I've heard that same thing crashes on NVIDIA as well. It's not localized to AMD. Sending all the error reports so they fix it. Okay, don't show me the README. Okay, let's configure Afterburner real quick. I'm not doing this, whatever. That's a lot of work. Make it faster, sorry. Okay, so let's scoot on-screen display. Control R. Toggle show underscore control T, control Y, whatever. Okay. Okay, let's do monitor. We want to monitor GPU temp. Shown on the screen display. We're going to override the group name 7900 XTX. There we go. Apply. I wonder if this is the crud. I don't know which one this is, but I want to do this one. Okay, let's go to CPU temp. That's what I wanted. Okay, override group name, 12600K. Play. Showing on your screen display. Show this one too. Core clock. I don't care about anything else. That's in the on-screen display. CPU usage. 12600K. Let's turn that on. And then we can just turn this one just for fun. Oops. Okay, so we definitely have some stuff in here now that we're going to show. We can show RAM. We can show RAM usage. See what it is, and then let's throw frame rate in here, and then we'll show that on-screen display. I'm going to change it to override group name Witcher game. PC game. This is all stuff that if you want to do your work, right, like PC game, like it's all stuff I do just to make things easier. And show in group name. And this one you have to be you have to be, it's weird because you actually have to be logging. Showing on screen. Okay, there we go. General, fan, monitor. Toggle on screen monitoring. Okay, I want to turn on. Let's go to. Hold on one sec. We're just getting this configured, guys. Be a little bit patient. Okay, we're gonna make sure this is bigger. You guys can see it. Okay. And everything else here is good. Okay, benchmark, we'll do Control U. Okay. Then end recording with Control I. Okay, so we start with I. Okay, here we go. So let's see. Just out of curiosity, we're going to try this to see if this all shows up here. And then we'll go back to 1440p. So that way you guys can actually see it. I should have set this up before, but this is like, it took forever to get this PC set up anyway.
I see you gather before me.
Options. Video. Okay, let's go to ray tracing, ultra. Back, display. Let's go to full screen. Go to 2560 by 1440. And this does have frame generation, I just saw. Okay, so why am I not seeing MSI?
This hard's tale begins near White Orchard with my dear friend Geralt.
It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? I want this to show up.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Higher clock speeds too, larger power draw as well. There's actually quite a bit, Araxinus.
Black one's been out measuring.
They're actually different chips too.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're
Yeah, well, let's see what happens if I do.
Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
Oh, that actually. Oh, I might have a.
Give it to their own.
Let's change this to Alt R. Oh, nope, that didn't work. B, okay. Alt N, Alt M, Alt K. It doesn't, it's not. Nope. Gosh darn it. So I can't, I literally want this to work. I mean, actually, it feels like the thing has got better, but video, graphics. I don't know why MSI is not working. I'm not getting MSI to draw at all.
Factions. For what?
I wonder if it's going to crash again. Here we go. Nope, there it is. Yeah, it's just going to crash. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's a known issue? Okay. That's always fun. Well, we have it set. Let's see how our game's doing here. It's got half of it right now. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do is we're just gonna wait to see what the temps are like. I don't know if there's an issue with the address. I'm just saying that it's crashing. Yeah, it basically needs an update. Whoa. So it's I'm like using all of my bandwidth right now to download this game as fast as possible. I don't know if it's definitely not an NVIDIA. I mean, I wanted to see what it looked like with a given CDPR, and I wanted to basically play it. I'm sure it runs beautifully on consoles, but yeah, we don't know. It crashed without ray tracing too. Action 5000. Yeah, it's kind of feels like it's so funny. Like you'd think that CDPR, given what they went through with Cyberpunk, you know what I mean, which had a ton of issues, like a ton of issues, like they did with Cyberpunk, that they would get that. Yeah, console actually seems really, really good. No, it's not on your end. Like I'm literally downloading. I'm downloading 70 gigs real quick. It's almost done. What's up? Happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you guys for going along for this journey. I like to show this stuff because a lot of times you don't get to see this side of things. So every once in a while, I like to just do like kind of behind the scenes. I don't think the build itself will actually take all that long because it's a fairly not complicated build. But we want to, yeah, I'm really excited about playing Cyberpunk next gen, right? Because that's what it goes. But the question is, it sounds like I need to play it on console. So, but I do know that they're interested in it. Yeah, it's not my thing. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, it used to be, I mean, it used to be that they'd have some super solid, like, launches at the very beginning, you know what I mean? Like, you would actually end up with super solid PC launches, but it just doesn't feel like this one. This one is going in that direction, if you know what I'm saying. For sure. By the way, thank you very much for all the fights, looks like, for all the folks who did, for all the people who subscribed and stuff like that. I'm still waiting, waffling to get a copy of Modern Warfare 2. As far as I mean, I've played Modern Warfare 2 quite a bit, and it's been fine. So I haven't had any issues there. Hogwarts Legacy, I agree, does look like the next big thing. For AMD, AMD has a thing called DOCP, Falcon King. If it does not say DOCP, that means it's not guaranteed to run on on AMD for their DDR4. You can always go to your motherboard manufacturer and look to see if it shows up in what's called the qualified vendor list for that particular RAM. But XMP is specifically an Intel platform, so if it does not say DOCP, that means it may not work at the suggested free. Oh. Doesn't mean it's cheap though for newer hardware. I didn't. What's in the free version of Modern Warfare 2? You're welcome, Falcon King. We're gonna get to the build here in just a few minutes, guys. We're just letting this test finish because I really need to see what temps are gonna be like when gaming, and I need to have a game that actually pushed it. So before I make a call. Okay, DMZ. The best mode. I thought the best mode was kill confirmed. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Isn't that the best mode? I haven't even played Warzone. I played some other co-op one. You guys remember when I did that and I had no idea what I was doing? No, I don't know if you guys... I don't know if I did that live. I just remember playing a mode and I killed a lot of things and I had no idea what I was doing. Like I was just with a squad, but I don't know if it was Warzone or what it was. It felt like it felt like it was more like 4-player co-op. Oh, hidden attribute trying to get that game. I will tell you this, if you guys want a good carry, don't go to Blondie, go to Cole. Hey, Blondie, that's right there. That's it. That's what I was telling you. Don't go to Blondie, go to Cole. She's kind to you. Blondie just shoots you in the back. You're like, hey, what's up, Blondie? I just want to come through this. Oh. It's actually, the funny thing is, okay, while I wait for this, let me see if I can get that battery out of the top mode. We'll see. Let's see if we can get that changed. I got charged batteries right here, ready to go. See if we can get that battery out while we wait. Look at, folks are like, we're sick of the battery dying. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so this battery needs to come out. I wonder if I can take this off. Oh, this camera has like not been off in like forever. I feel like it's warm. Okay, let me try this. Okay, let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect this and disconnect this. See if we can get a new battery in this. Oh, it's dusty. It's been a while since this has been taken off of here. I don't know what that was. That seems fine. Okay. Something fell. No, this pad thing fell. Oh, probably goes over that. Okay, here we go. Ugh. See if we can get the battery out of this. Since you guys are wondering, whoa, what happened to that? We're doing surgery today. Turn this off. Okay, let me grab my iFixit, see if we can get this battery out. I think this battery's jammed in there. It's not supposed to be this jammed. Usually these just pop right out, but... Wow, it's like not coming out at all. Come on, battery, you can do it. You really need this battery to come out because it's bad. It's coming out a little bit. Okay, it's out a little bit now. See if I can grab it with this enough to... It's a little bit higher for sure. Wow, this battery is not. This is like, this battery is the whole spiel at this point in time. It's all up to this battery to come out. Come on, battery. Right now we're working on the top camera so we can shoot, so you guys can, so it doesn't die in the middle of the shoot of the stream, but the battery's not being kind here. Come on, battery. It's like, I think it's so warm that it's like, I don't even care because, like, if I take this battery, I'm never putting it back in. Oh, I got it. It's coming. I got it even more. Come on, baby. Man. I got the battery out more. Man, this thing is like, this poor thing is like, please just get me out. Seems to be the best thing is doing this. There we go. Okay. Okay, I got it out. I got the battery out. I'm done with this battery. Okay, let's get the other battery. Yeah, and see, that one pops right out. Okay. Okay, let's put this back together. This is the dream right here, guys. Okay, we got a camera back together. We're getting all sorts of surgery done today. And Cyberpunk is done installing. Oh, geez. Okay. See if that works. Hey! Okay, it works. Okay. That's done. Oh gosh. Okay, guys, let's check how the build is. Let's check how the thing is now. It's all downloaded, and so now we have new batteries done and all that stuff. Hopefully that fixed that problem. Okay. Oh, I left this out, but I'll get that up there later. Okay, here we go. Let's try this and see what the temps are like with this. Okay, here we go. Hey, thanks, Lotto. Okay, now we should... Oh, look at there. There's all our temperatures. And all our stuff. That's good. Oh, you guys don't see the game at all. What is going on? Oh, man. Please don't tell me this is being stupid. It was all fine just a second ago. Ugh. Okay, well, okay, now let's do this one more time. It's like I finally get it all good. Come on. Okay, there it is. Okay, we have it now. Seems to be working again. Okay, we're gonna mute this just to test it. Okay, so there we go. We got it now. Let's see what our temps are like. Okay. Settings. Video. We're gonna do borderless. Graphics. It's ray tracing ultra. We're gonna turn FSR on. We're gonna put it on balanced. Apply. And then let's run the benchmark and see what the temps are like. So right now it's sitting at 75, which is fine. So again, small form factor, so we're definitely gonna have some hits, etc. But again, if this is sitting just like this and we have no problems, So GPUs in the 60s, CPUs in the 70s. That's completely fine. I would say, given this, I'm gonna have no problem with this as a gaming CPU. Again, this is a gaming system. It's not anything else. It's literally meant just to game. And here we are testing it with a pretty hardcore in terms of 1440p and 4K is all it's for. Yeah, and I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, so I think we can move forward with the 12600K. What do you guys think? 12600K? Seems to be running beautifully there. Oh, and if I hit Alt, K, I don't remember what it was. Alt, M, no, I don't remember what it was. Okay. 5800X 3D we've already done. It's in another system, and I don't have a B550. To be honest, the 12.6 is still plenty. It's significantly cheaper. Yeah. All right, so let's start taking this apart and let's actually build the PC now. One thing I will let you guys know when we did this, when we did do this, when I built this system, I thought the case that we got was actually white, so it was. So forgive me for the black PSU. If you are going to mirror this, just make sure that you actually get a black PSU versus a white PSU. So let's start getting this stripped down, and then we'll start the build process and start building the PC, and we'll go through all the parts and all that sort of stuff too. So it's build time finally, guys. I know you guys have been waiting, so thank you for being patient. Yes, for the prediction, we're going to keep going it. Ugh. The 5800X 3D runs warmer than the 12600K though. So I think, I'm wondering if that I don't know if you could air cool a 5800X 3D, like even gaming, I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be fine for gaming, but still, I mean, it's still a warm GPU. I mean, warm CPU. Is it 2 ad breaks back to back? Cyberpunk's fine now. Oh yeah, so yeah, for gaming it's probably fine. It's probably completely fine. Same thing as what we're doing here. I didn't see what the power temperature was. Okay. It'd be interesting. I would be interested to see what a 5800X 3D actually runs. Too bad all of mine are in systems right now because they're such good CPUs. Okay, let's get this off. Oh, shoot. Gosh darn it. I hope that didn't damage my... Hold on, I'm going to test this again. I hate that stupid controller thing. Let's make sure this turns on. Okay. Make sure it posts real quick, guys. Just when I don't like it when a screwdriver plows through. Oh, mystery, that's cool. Yeah, I know, it drives me bonkers. Oh, it's not going to post on there because the GPU has no power. Okay, let's turn this. Okay, so it's fine. It posted. Okay, we're good. This is why I'm so glad that everybody added buttons and stuff. So you can eject your hardware a whole lot easier. Because you got to give that thing like quite a bit of push. What did I do with... Oh, there. To get it out. Yeah, guys, don't forget to head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live and hit that thumbs up button so we can do that other giveaway. We haven't unlocked any giveaways today so far. Seems like just a more chill stream today. Come on. There we go. Okay. GPU out, finally. Okay. Okay, so I want a poll for you guys. Blondie, run a poll. Do you want me to just take it all the way apart and start over, including putting in the CPU and all that sort of stuff, or you guys want me to just finish the build as it is? The motherboard's actually built, but I'm down to do whatever you guys want. Because you were supposed to get the full build experience, but we've also spent a bunch of time doing benchmarking and stuff like that, which was not supposed to happen. So I want to be respectful. Go ahead and do a vote, guys. We're going to put it up on the vote, twitch.tv/Robeytech. So if you're over at YouTube, just pop over there real quick for your vote, then you're free to pop back. Finish it. We will finish it. We'll just, whether we start over or whether we go from the beginning. This means that if I don't start from the beginning, then we won't have the follow along. What's up, Daniel? If somebody wanted to follow along, but I don't know how much they do. Yeah, we were doing a little benching beforehand. And then had to install a different game because Witcher's in a bad state. Wow. Come on, Cooler Master. There we go. There we go. Oh, financial fitness freedom? No. Benching the... Okay, 94% of people said, let's just finish the build. Okay, we'll just finish it then. Wow, that was a lot of people said, let's just do it. Build be danged. We're here to see it at the end. I'm gonna put these on real quick just so I can put them. I'm gonna put this back in the box until we get there, which is like in like 2 minutes, but. I'm going to go through the parts so you guys can see what we're actually putting inside of this, because we're still going to at least do that. Okay. Greetings from Greece. Thank you very much. Thanks for saying hi. Okay. Okay, let's just clean this up real quick and then we'll get it going. Okay, so what are we putting in today's build is the question, so you guys can have a good idea. Looks like people are voting on Christmas cookies now. Okay, so in today's build, we're going to be building a Intel system with an AMD Radeon 7900 XTX. I always want to say 7950. That's for a 7900 XTX. Essentially, the point of this, guys, is I wanted to build like a console replacement, something that you could put next to your PC, because the Ridge, I mean, this thing is, this is pretty, it's still a good size, but in terms of like when you think about a PlayStation or anything like that, it's about the same height as a PlayStation 5. If I had my other PlayStation 5 in here, I would. And then, depth-wise, it's a bit bigger, but I was like, having something, that you could build with this with the right cooler, and there are some nicer like low-profile coolers you could do with this, but I was like, I'd like to build a system that you could essentially have like a console experience that was like great for, essentially what's a 12-foot gaming experience. And, where I waffled a little bit, and, BMOC's not wrong, we could have done a 5800 X3D. I'd love to test that in this, and we'll figure that out for sure. But we're going to, I did know, and, when just talking with the team, the 12600K, for the most part, runs very good, runs very not as warm. You can turn off a lot of the ASUS stuff on the motherboard and just run it Intel stock settings. And for the most part, you guys saw here, gaming-wise, we're sitting in the 60s and 70s, no problem whatsoever. So good CPU. The other thing too is that nice use of Windows 11, and from a 1440p or even 4K standpoint, you're not going to have any issues outside of the fact that any GPU 4080 or higher is going to bottleneck at 1440p on some games with pretty much any CPU, including a 12900K. So this is the core of our CPU. Given I don't care about overclocking it, we're going to use the B660i. So this is like the more budget version for Intel CPUs. I don't care about, what I care about is just being able to plug it in, have it work, and be good to go. And of course, given that this is a case, we're using a mini ITX board. So there we go right there. Now to cool this thing, and one of the things is there is actually a bigger version of this that does fit, because I was checking out the Gear Seekers video, but I really do like this cooler because it's such a beast for such a small size. So this is the Noctua NH-L9i 1700X. This is specifically for LGA 1700, and an overall just a great air cooler for small form factor, especially like 12400Fs, and even in some cases like you're seeing here with the 12600K. Let's restart our cool Yule music here. There it is right there. I like this music. It's legit nice. Can you use micro ATX? No, it's mini ITX only. Okay, so continuing with the small form factor love, but I want to bring it up. We are given, the one thing I really do like about this board is that it actually has two M.2 slots, and I'll show you where those are before we get too crazy, and I'll show you where the install for those are. But we have two M.2 slots inside of this board, so we're going to be putting 4 terabytes of Kingston Renegades. This is 4 terabytes of Gen 4 at 7300 megahertz RAM. So again, plenty of storage, more than you can have on a PlayStation or an Xbox. Even with the, I think actually the Xbox has it's a 2 terabyte is the only one that they make for the expansion. So bigger than you can pretty much put. I think 2 terabytes is the limit on the PlayStation 5, so you could have up to 3 terabytes. But here you can do 4 terabytes. And even if I wanted to, I could upgrade these to 2 4 terabytes and have 8 terabytes of storage on here if you really wanted to. So again, just showing you a little bit more variety. We are talking about $1,900 more expensive than a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, but this PC will be completely capable of 4K native, none of that upscaling or up-resing or dynamic resolution stuff that comes on console right now. Given consoles are as old as they are, this will look significantly better than anything that you will run on console. Not that I'm not impressed with what AMD, PlayStation and those guys have been able and capable of when running on an Xbox or a PlayStation 5. For RAM, because we got it, and one of the things I will say is, I've started playing with like 7800 mega transfer RAM. This makes crap snappy. So this is 6000 mega transfer, DDR5, Kingston Fury at 32 gigs. This is CL36, so it's a nice tight kit of DDR5, and in terms of making just the OS and stuff snappy, this works really, really well. I have noticed it more. We've been doing some DDR5 testing. I have noticed on Intel that the speed of the RAM has done a better job in terms of just keeping the PC more snappy versus what I've seen on AMD. So I've actually been talking to AMD about that. So there's some improvements that are coming. Obviously, their platform's newer. given Z790 and Z690 are just, I mean, Intel's Alder Lake is a little bit more of a baked profile right now, but that has been something that's been kind of nice outside of the PCI 5 debacle that Intel's dealing with right now on their Z790 chips. For power supply, we're using the V850 SFX, so small power supply. This was supposed to be black. I thought this case was white, so we got a white power supply. I would use black, but I mean, it's in the back, so I don't know if it matters all that much, but you know, it's just something that I kind of, you know, Robeytech fail right there, but it is what it is. So 850 watts, more than enough power for this beautiful, beautiful brand new GPU from AMD, the AMD Radeon 7900 XTX. So we're gonna be using this reference thing. One of the things I really was excited about with this card is the fact that you can do builds like this, which you cannot do with a 4080 or 4090 right now, though the guys at Fractal did say that a 4080 could potentially fit in this case, but I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, that's all the parts we're putting inside of this to make a nice little console build, and then have something that you could like basically either set on your desk and just kind of off to the side, which looks really nice, or you know, set up and have for your console. So yeah, there is no RGB. In fact, I have no RGB in this build at all, outside of a little bit that's on the motherboard. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the parts. Thoughts? What do you guys think? Should be quite snappy, which you guys have already seen. So yeah, it's I'm a PC content creator. So yeah. So that's why that's how I get to build so much. Now, where are we right now in the build? The motherboard is actually completely put together. So we already have the MOBO, the RAM is installed. I'll show you where all that stuff is, so if you're curious. And then I'll show you and then we've got the cooler already set up, which you guys have seen, and it does work. I was a little nervous that the cooler actually wouldn't work because there's a little bit of an offset on this MOBO. But let's go to our new top-down new battery camera. That's all got new batteries now, and we'll zoom in and show it here. Hopefully we won't have this issue anymore, that the cameras will last. Okay, so here's our motherboard as it is set. By the way, I'm glad we didn't do the clicks, because the clicks were pretty terrible. So we don't have anything there. But I will say that the VRM socket did clear the VRM. So I'm sorry you guys got to miss that. I know a lot of people love to see that. For the most part, RAM's right here. We have an M.2 in here. We have one of the 2 terabytes, and then the second one is actually on the other side. So there's our 4 terabytes of NVMe storage. And then the cooler, I know it's hard to see, but this cooler barely works on this MOBO because there's a little bit of a lip next to the socket, and I was wondering if I was concerned that this wasn't going to do a good job of sitting down, but it ended up sitting down completely okay. So very tiny motherboard, but in terms of overall size and scope, we'll worry about cable management once we kind of get it in there. But the motherboard is completely put together and ready to go, and you guys have seen it bench. It's got an OS on it and all that sort of stuff already. I'm not RAID zeroing. I don't need to. I don't need anything for gaming faster than 7,300 megabits per second. So RAID 0 doesn't actually get me anything. From a load standpoint. If you were going to worry about, if I was going to do something with like data intensive, you know, applications or something like that, I would. But the risk and everything like that, and losing the storage capacity isn't worth it for the performance. I don't have anything to use for it. 850 watts is okay for a 4090, yes. It's the minimum. The thing is that the 4090s don't have those transient power spikes like 3090s used to, so you should be absolutely fine with a 4090. It's not recommended, you know what I mean? But yes, you would be okay. I'm guessing that like your main gears and everybody else, that like if you ordered a pre-built 4090 system, then they're all going to come with 850 watts. But if you can get 1,000 watts, that'd be more ideal. So here, this is the important thing. Let me fix my camera over here. So just give it a little bit more of a view. So this is the Fractal Ridge. It's very, like the Fractal, again, it kind of feels like Fractal came out with like here's your beautiful PC furniture PCs. So here you can see right here, it's got like a cool cloth thing in the front. You know, it's very sleek looking. It's not an unattractive case. I do like the white version of this case. You can use it. There is a stand that you can install it either on the bottom, so it can sit on the bottom, or there's actually ability to set the stand here so it can sit down like this, like an old school Dell, it's not even a tower case, it's like a desktop case, right? Isn't that what the term used to be? So all in all, like, not a bad looking case, lots of air holes and perforation, which should be fine. And then inside of it, you've got two configurations. You could have additional fans for your GPU, but that severely limits the type of GPU that you can put inside of the build. So yeah, no, that's it. So let's start taking it apart, and then we'll get the build. Yeah, it's definitely a nice sleek build for sure. Okay, so there's a thumb screw. Let's go back to the side view. There's two thumb screws here, and I do understand that you do need to basically take the entire case apart to be able to build in it. Oops. Oh, and this is magnetic, by the way. So even though I pulled that off, the front is just literally a magnet. So you just literally can just pull, and it just comes right off. It's a pretty strong magnet, but there's magnets on it, so that just comes off just like that. Okay, so we're just taking off the two side panels right now. Okay, so they pop off. There you go, just like that. This is over here. There we go. Okay, so there is our build. We are going to have to take, from what I understand, you have to take the sides off too. So they are right here. So we're going to completely strip this down. So going down to like the very base level here. Yep. More screws on this side. There we go. And this just pops right off. There we go, simple, easy. Do the same thing to the other side. This is just to get to cables and stuff like that for cable management. There we go. Same thing over here. And then one more in the center. Marcos, like the guys at Fractal said that according to their drawings it should. I don't know. Like we can look at it here in a minute. I have the 4090. I have a 4080. The 4090 is actually in a build right now, the Founders Edition. And then it looks like I can take this off. I think this comes out. It's like a little bar here. So get to this. They're all the same size screws, by the way, guys, so nothing crazy here. So if you want to get to this just basically pops out, and then you get the whole middle part comes out. And that allows you to get to it's all zip tied. Put the top down here. There we go. Okay, so there's your riser cable. It is a Gen 4, just so you guys know. It is a Gen 4 riser cable. You got tie downs for it. So basically the GPU goes here, and then the riser sits on the side, which makes it pretty easy. We got some nice big fatty fans, but we're going to be taking those out. And then of course for connectivity, you've got your power switch and all that stuff kind of already in the right location for here. I'll kind of walk you through the rest of the build here in a second. But in terms of case, it does actually have SSD mounts right here. So if you wanted to install like a couple 8 terabyte NVMe SSD, 8 terabyte SSDs, you could. to get like another whopping 16 terabytes in. The way they work is they're just little push pins. You just like basically pop it right in and then it sticks in. But right now what we're gonna do, let's grab our WoW stick. Let's remove our fans here. We're gonna take care of these big fatty fans. And then we can test to see if a 4080 would fit. I'm guessing no, because I think Hardware Canucks and other people who've already done the reviews for this would have done that with a Founders Edition. But I could be wrong. Famwam, thank you for the sub. There we go. So I don't need these. Okay, so now our case is ready. Oops. Okay, so case is ready. Pretty straightforward in terms of, I'm going to use zip ties instead here. There we go. The funny thing is there isn't a lot of fans to add to this. It's actually pretty straightforward in terms of once we get this in and then cable manage, it's kind of it. We got our PSU that's got to go in, and I think it goes in right here. So that's kind of it. Okay. Yeah, PSU goes right here. It's interesting, right? Because it's like they have like the mounts, but to get to it, the screws is actually, you're going to want to kind of pull this stuff out, I guess. I don't know. So I feel like the first thing you want to install just to get good access to it is the... Oh no, I guess you could just, oh, let me see. Oh, okay. I think the right thing to do here is to take this off. There we go. Then essentially, then down here, just unscrew this. Oh, and on the other side. Man, lots of disassembly to get to it. There we go. Okay, and then now I can mount my PSU easily. Okay, so now what we can do, we have all of the screws, and luckily they're literally all the same, so you don't have to worry about which screws go into what, which is really nice from a universal standpoint. Get this off to the side. Okay, so let's get our PSU, our motherboard in. Run all our cables for that first. Okay, that's that. That's all there is to that right there. See, let's get our extra stuff out of our accessories guide. Out of our accessories. This is a really big accessories box. So inside of this is I don't know, it goes in the middle there. Oh, that's your feet. Oh, this is the stand. The stand is what goes there. Oh, Dad must have, oh, he took it out already, okay. So this is the stand for the one, but I have the other stand is what's in here, so I got the stand already. Okay, let's take a look here. Because I'm definitely using the stand. I want it to look nice. I don't know what that is. Maybe if you needed a, oh, this is just in case you need a little extension. Cool. So if you don't, it doesn't quite reach, you've got an extension to make that a little bit longer. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I just need 4 screws here. A couple little standoffs there. They look like thicker. Okay, so I'm thinking it's these. 50-50 shot here, guys. Or, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, let's see if it's these. There's only 4 Mobo screws, so it should be these. Hold on. Nope, it's definitely not those. Okay, so it's not those screws. Okay. Maybe it's these? Got to find the right screws here. Those are PSU screws. That's not it. It's got to be. Let's see which one. I'm going to open all the screws. One of these is going to be the right one. This looks like the right one. There it is. Okay, so just so you guys know, if you are building this PC and you're curious for which screws I'm using for the Mobo, it is the small, it's the smaller, and there's a total of 3, 6, 7 of them. So that's what threw me off, because there's a couple one that just had 4, and I was like, oh, which one is it? But no, it has 7. Why it has 7? I don't know, but it's nice that I guess they gave you extras. There we go. You got 6? Oh, so I got an extra one because I'm just that extra special? The CPU cooler is the Noctua L9i1700. There we go. Okay, cool. I don't like the choices for those poles. Whoa, what kind of pole's going on in here? I'm gonna look at this Ridge book and just see, because they have these little rubber grommets here, so I'm curious what these are for. What's the pole? The pole is, would you quit your job if you won the lottery? Oh. No, I love my job. I already won the lottery. I make PCs for you fine folks. Hey, Delicious, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, let's look at this let's look at this book. Just gonna see what they show here, if there's anything else worth covering. There's our, like I said, it's got 2 different modes, which we showed you. So you can actually AIO cool this if you wanted to. It's showing you that, but that would be a pretty limited option. You can do up to a 70mm cooler. It says, this is the home theater configuration, and this is showing you with basically 2 drives, a CPU block, and then you can do up to 290mm and 25mm thick. if you had like a nice GPU. So you'd have to like do like a thin one. And then it came with rubber spacers. Just showing you how to take it apart here. Take that out. So far we're looking pretty good. It looks like we're actually following the instructions as per this, as per what this is telling us. Don't have to worry about that because we got a built-in I/O shield. That's showing you to pop in your SSDs. How to do your air cooler. Very nice, very nice. How to take out your thing. How to install your stuff. Okay, that's all great. You can install optional 80mm fans. It's telling you about that if you wanted to on the side just to give it some additional cooling. So even if your GPU does fit, you could potentially put 80mm fans just to add some additional cooling. Those have a tendency to be pretty loud though. Oh, so for the graphics card, you got to take the side off. Interesting. I'm trying to see where the spacers go. Okay, so you can, oh, here it is. Oh, so you can do spacers for additional hard drives in the back. Okay, that's what those are for. Okay, that was what I was curious about. Okay, dad joke for you. One day a Viking called Rudolph the Red walked outside looking around, sniffed the air and said, "It will rain later." His wife scoffed and asked, "Why do you say that?" To which he replied, "Because Rudolph the Red knows rain, dear." I like it. All right, so let's keep going with the build. Next up is our, we don't have almost anything to plug in up here. We do have PSU to plug in up here, so, but I can't actually zip tie that. So if we want to get our zip tie counter going, I have some in here. Yeah, some small ones. Oh, yeah, there we go. I liked it. I liked it. Okay, so we're just going to clean this up real briefly. There we go. Okay, we should still be able to fit that in there, that's fine. Okay, takes care of that. Zip tie predictions are going in there, guys. So remember,
Zip tie man, guess the count of them if you can. Evens, odds, who can know? Make your wagers on every show. Hey now, Robey's the zip tie man.
okay, make your wages, guys. It's happening. Okay, we're just going to keep this cleaned up here. Oh, come on. Thank you, Delicious, for the sub. Don't forget, guys, more subs, the better the PC giveaway that's going to be happening when we get to the PC giveaway for coming up later this month. Okay, so let's get this done and figured out here. Gonna do one at a time here. Okay, I do need to bring that up. I need to make sure that's pretty up there. Okay, we're just putting in our small connections now. USB-C now. We're going to get these all kind of tied into then we have our power plus and minus right here too. Come on. That's being annoying. Actually, it sounds like I want to do the front panels first. There we go. Okay, there's that. Luckily, there's not a ton of connections here that we have to worry about. So pretty light in terms of, there we go. And now I can throw this in here. So what I want to do here is I want to HD audio, okay. And this should, there's your HD audio, which is just going to go across the top here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to use this tie down spot down here. Okay. These are always interesting to be able to get grips on. See what we can do here. There we go. Just want a very clean looking build still. And just have it in a nice, there we go. And we're going to pull these down. It doesn't need any more than that. And since that's tied down, so run right through the center there should be perfect. Now that'll be our, most of our cable management will be done already. Because we should be able to stack just got to get a grip on this. There we go. The one thing I just want to do is I do not want to block okay, there you go. And those are nice and low, so they should fit no problem. Okay, there. So that takes care of that. So nice clean setup there. We'll just do one more. Kind of down here at the end. Actually, I don't need one there. Okay, that's nice and clean. And then we have this, but for the most part, the rest of it is actually just going to get covered by these white other cables. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my PSU cables real quick for the, so that's just managed all up. Hey, what's up, Farger? How are you, man? Halfway there to YouTube, guys. Halfway there. Yeah, we're supposed to get a blizzard here, apparently. Now remember, guys, it didn't mean to make this white. It just is what we ordered, so it does look a lot like right here. Oh, nice, Farger. Well, I will be in WoW starting next week, so I'll have to get you invited. I know, or just go in and accept you. I might go in and accept you tonight, just so you have the invite. Okay, here's that, and then we just want our large one here. Okay, here's the larger one. But at least this way we have all of our motherboard connections in. Okay, we'll see how that looks now that we're ready to put our power supply in. Okay, so we're gonna grab our PSU. For simplicity's sake, use the ones that go with the okay. There we go, so you guys can see it. We're just going to put our plate on. There we go. And one more. And then we're good, and our power supply is basically ready. I think. I think I should have put it the other way. Sorry. Do it one more time. One more time. Yeah, braided would have looked better for sure. But I would have had to order, you know, I'm not going to order PSU cables for a build that you won't see, the, you know what I mean? Like that's like I think that's, I'm anal, but I don't know if I'm that anal in terms of cabling. Now, if you use the I think the EVGA uses braided. But yeah, getting some small SFF cable mod ones would be pretty cool. I wanted this to be more practical in the fact that it's still a $2,500 build, but practical still in terms of simple to install. We're going to be doing a step-by-step for this, so if somebody wants to replicate this build, they can. Is that the right? Okay, so it does go like that. Okay. So I did have it right. There's some work there to interesting. Okay, let's put this in the right place over here. It's 32 gigs of RAM. Just gonna get our okay. Takes care of that. Okay, so I'm going to start plugging in these so I can figure out how I want to keep these clean. There we go. What's up, TT Vicoli? Why is this not going in there? There we go. I just want a nice, clean look here. So it's hidden. So I can do this so it's like nice and there we go. That'll look good. we go. There we go. There's a nice wrap feel to it, and then this will be zip tied. Okay guys, that's pretty much all of the difficult part, because our PSU's in. We only have to run 2 more GPU cables. So what we'll do now, that kind of hides all of these other cables down here, which is actually really nice, so it looks very clean. Okay, so let's grab our bar here. There we go. Can you do a build of your PC? What do you mean? What do you guys think so far? How does it look? If I had done like black, this would have been looks like the white actually looks kind of interesting with like the starkness of it, but I think the black would have looked a little bit better. Okay, so this is all done. So now what we're going to do is this has got to come out. You got to remove this to put your PSU in. So it looks like it's 4 screws. Go. Go. We got 4 silver screws. They go at the top apparently. These are a little bit thinner. Okay, this comes out. Okay, so now we're ready for our GPU install. Now you guys wanted to see if a Founders Edition 4080 does fit in it, so we'll try. Because if a 4080 would fit, then a Founders Edition 4090 would fit, and then that would be bonkers. So we'll give it a test, but I don't think it will. We'd have to use a 16 pin at that point in time. That'd be interesting. If I use the right, I could use that white 16 pin. I don't know if I'm going to get enough power out of the 850. We'll try. You guys were just curious. I'd have to use a different PSU for sure. And you could, looks like you could do SFXL for a PSU. Well, it still would be good at 4K. It'd be more than fast enough for 4K gaming. Okay, let's take the screws out here. Ooh. Oopsie, let's not lose the screws. Okay. You definitely need to use the extension. Okay. So I'm going to need that for the other one too. I wonder if the 16 pin is the problem. I mean, this looks like it fits. I mean, there it is. I mean, that looks like it fits. I wonder if it's the 16 pin that's the concern. Let me see. It's the same size, so you could put a 4090 in this, it looks like. That's what I'm looking at now. It's gonna see. I mean, if that's plugged all the way in, I'm just kind of curious. I'm gonna tighten it down and just see. I don't this PSU I couldn't use. I'd have to get a different PSU for the sake of the test. I just want to see. It definitely fits on the right side. I mean, that looks fine. And especially if you push this down a little bit, but yeah. I mean, that's it, guys. It's in there. As long as the cable's plugged all the way in, you're good. But yeah, there it is. That means that a 4090 should fit. You can do it with 850 watts. But the problem is I'd need this. I don't know if this has. I don't know what this does. This have? I'd need three PSU cables. 3 separate ones. 1, 2. Yeah, this doesn't have 3 separate PSU cables. This only has 2. So I wouldn't recommend doing it with this PSU. Yeah, dude. I think the other card that might fit, believe it or not, is the PNY. I would probably also, just for the sake of just given how hefty this is. I mean, if it's sitting like this would be okay. Because it takes the weight off. I mean, you know what I mean? It's in there. I mean, this, and if you're setting it up like this, you're gonna. I mean, like that would actually be pretty good. You know what I mean? So that would actually be okay. So I mean, you could put a 4090 in this, yes. I mean, this is a 4080. I don't understand it. Has nobody tried this? Because a 4080, like, I mean, with a 16-pin connector, and this is, I mean, it's really with a 16-pin adapter. This is fine, and even the cable is fine. It doesn't hit anywhere. No, I mean, the temps would be fine in this case, because, I mean, honestly, this fan is just right up against air cooling. I'm actually really impressed. This would, I mean, like, here's proof right here that this would fit. I need my phone. I'm going to take a picture of this. The thermals in this would be fine for the for a 4090. I mean, again, those cards run fairly cool, so you wouldn't it wouldn't be fine because, again, take a picture of that because that's just epic. But I mean, if you look at where the case sits, I mean, both of these are Okay, so it goes like this. How does this go on? That's the front, right? No, that's the back. Oh, this is, oh, that's why, okay. So this actually goes this way. So now it's resting along the bottom. So this goes in the back. So I'm just seeing what the, if I pop this in. Yeah, actually, no, it aligns perfectly. So you end up with air. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, and look, there's airflow for both sides. I mean, that looks like it would work, right? And then again, there's airflow on, but like it's perforated right there, so it should be fine. Yeah, it takes it on one side and takes it on the other side. So as long as you have it standing up in this configuration, this would work. Hey, thanks Riddick for the 2 gifted subs. Dewum Slayer, you don't have the cooling capacity for this case. Like that, you couldn't do. But again, for a 4K box though, you know what I mean? Like from a 4K box standpoint, I mean technically a 13.6 with a 4090, you're not going to get any CPU bottleneck at 4K. So you would get it at 1440p and 1080p, but if you're doing this as a 4K gaming console, this would be fine. Farger, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, my friend. So yeah, there you go. 4090 would work if you got like the SFXL PSU from Silverstone. Then you could do a 4090 in this. And the 16-pin power does work. You just need to use a power connector. Let's put the actual build together now. That's pretty crazy. That's impressive for a case, you know, for something this small. Now, it's not like our Falcon. Like, I have a small form factor Falcon, which is their frag box, which you saw Jay cover too. I mean, you could that one you can do a 13. We have a 13900K in it, or a 7950 if you wanted to, and it'd be no issue. Nice little experiment. Let's put the actual other PSU in that will work. Yeah, if I had the right power supply, like the 850G, then you could do a 4090 in this, no problem. That's bonkers. Bonkers. And especially if you had one of those cable mod, like if you'd got a 90-degree cable mod, you know what I mean? Then it would just come down and it'd be even better, right? So you wouldn't even have to worry about it. Yeah, we're going to 7900 XTX now. That's gonna feel so small compared to this. That's why everybody likes it, King. Where's my... There it is. Okay, let's put this back in. All we need for this one is just one slot. I mean, just 2 slots. I'm gonna go put this back. Ugh. Well, now I'm super curious if I could, hey! Well, tonight's Mobo CPU and RAM, yes, a lot of win, no problem. I actually have a build, you could put a 5950X in an NR200P Max. I would do you could do a 13.7 in an NR200P Max. So yeah, no problem. Let's grab our our other one, our real one. So now I'm curious, BMOC, because now the thing is that can I do a 4090 5800X 3D system in this? For like an ultimate gaming build. Okay, so we've got our little board in now. What's up, Andy? So this is the build that we just got finished doing that I was talking about that I'm going to be coming down to New York for. I was telling you about, or hopefully, you can put a 4090 in this. So now I'm gonna rethink what I'm gonna do for this build. We're putting a 7900 XTX in it, but I think we're gonna do a 5800X 3D, 5800X 3D 4090 build in this as like this would like be like a console killer at this point in time. I just need to test the 5800X 3D. I like that Deb and I have hung out so long that's just like I'm like immediately like, hey, we have so many cool things that we're doing, so it's just like she just feels like a member of the family. I don't like this okay, so that should be pretty. But yeah, look at that. It's pretty loose. I wish there was a way to secure the GPU nicer. Okay, that's another cool Yule 1 hour a minute. So let's finish this will finish the build. We won't do, I just want to make it look good. Zip ties could potentially do it. It would be cool if they added like a fastener. Console killer at $4,000. Yes, that is a good point. Yeah, you know, I am sure. Yes, you agree. This is not like this is a little bit more reasonable, but not really. I use the term reasonable in parentheses. Trying to think of the best route for these. Probably off of the side and then down. Just kind of cup it. because I don't want to block airflow. So let's not block airflow for sure. Come on, guys, let's hit those likes. How's your evening going there, Andy? Did you finish your B-roll of your pretty other build? Hey, Farger, another. Oh, that was the older one. Okay, never mind. Sorry. There we go. Last little thing. Now we just got to make this look good. Trying to see if I can find a neat way to keep these cables over. I think that would work. Did we? Oh, I thought we were hitting. Oh, hi, country. Thank you very much for the gift. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I thought we were starting a hype train. People are getting excited, but I will take that. I wonder if I can use this to stabilize. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I'll do side view so you guys can see a little bit better. Getting a whole lot of view and nothing right now. It's not very nice. It shouldn't block airflow, honestly. Let's use our last zip tie just for fun. Farger dropping 5 gifted subs. Hi, country dropping a gifted sub. I feel like it's going to start, guys. These guys are trying to get a hype train going. Let's do it. We can do it. Getting close. Just got to see a couple more people pop in with some stuff. Riddick dropping 5 gifted subs. They're doing their part. That was weird. We have to be close. We just need like 2 more people to do stuff. See you later, Unloved. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Why is this not twisting? Let's see if we can get a couple more people. We need 2 more people just to drop 10, 100 bits. Stretch dropping. Oh, we have another dead joke and a hydrate. Oh, we are getting close to that giveaway goal. Okay, guys, that looks nice and clean from the top. Yep, it looks good and clean there. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's pop this back on. Come on, let's see if we can get those last little couple so a hype train can happen. Somebody drop, another person drop a gifted sub. Can't be Riddick or High Country. Restarker trying. There we go. Restarker. One more now from somebody different, and then we'll hit it, and it begins. Whoa, there we go. Twirly Conch, 71, thank you for the sub. And we're already at level 3. Let's finish this out, guys, and then when we get to level 5, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. Yeah, actually, I think the white on black actually looks pretty cool. It like makes the starkness of the cables. The Fifth Lament. Fifth Lament, I like that. Thank you for the sub, my friend. And there's level 3. We're on our level 4 now. S-Dog dropping a sub. We have, all we got to do is hit this level 4 and level 5, guys. We can do it. Oh, Bobo Joe Dick. What name is that? Thank you very much for the gifted subs. He was like, I wanted you to read my name. I was like, what? Yeah, it's a super compact build. The build is done, guys. I just got to put it back together. We're going to put the feet on. And then, but outside of that, the build's actually done. Yeah, don't forget, guys, we have a couple giveaways that are happening. One, if we get a level 5 hype train, which we're super close to, we just got one more level, but we are giving away a PC, a whole PC, if you want to get in on that. It's going to be the sub-only giveaway for the month of December. It's part of our Christmas stuff. If you want to get on, the more subs we get over the month of December up until the last stream of December before Christmas, the better the PC will get. And so we'll do I'll get a tally for Saturday, and I'll let you know how close we are. But it's going to be at least a Ryzen 7 system. So we'll be doing a Ryzen 7 with a GPU, and we'll upgrade components the more subs that we get. Now, that's sub-only giveaway. And that'll be drawn in there. Now, if you subscribe with Prime, you get 1 entry, so you're automatically entered to win. If you subscribe at Tier 1, you get 3 entries. If you subscribe at Tier 2, you get 5 entries. If you subscribe at Tier 3, you get 10 entries. So we're going to be giving away a pretty fancy holiday PC regardless, but you can get your chance to double it up and go from there. Lastly, the other thing too is that if you want to do gifted subs like Baba Joe Dick did or D0Ent, all those folks, they also get additional entries for every gifted sub. So great way to get in on the giveaway. Plus, yeah, that's pretty much in there. You can get a 4090 in this. We did show that. No, an RX 7900 XTX performs better than a 4090 in Modern Warfare 2, and that's kind of it. Outside of that, the 4090 outperforms it by like gobs. Now, if the drivers get better and stuff like that, which is always a possibility, that could get better. So yeah, let's get this out. We're 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Let's get our level 5. But yeah, enter a chance to win a PC. And then I'm gonna stretch real quick. I just got finished hydrating. We'll do one more dad joke in just a few seconds, but we do have.
Now, another Robeytech dad joke.
Did I put them on both sides there? Oh, I hadn't put any over here. Farger dropping that tier 3 sub, and that takes it up. And if we get to 2,500 subs today, then we'll give away a PC right here on the stream tonight. Yeah. Okay, starting to put the PC back together now. Oh yeah, we try to make it entertaining and fun. Here's the top down of the build. So here's the top of the build, nice and compact. We have I want a nice clean look to the build overall, so that's what we're doing here. It's doing really, really well. We're just about finished. And then, of course, the top even looks nice and clean, too. So we're just trying to keep it looking nice and tidy is what we really want. So everything here is good. GoldenEye dropping a gifted sub. We're very close, guys. And then the power's on. So then even the top looks good. So let's put our foot on our stand. Yuchi, thank you very much for the sub. We're super close, guys. Love this. Whoa, where's the... Oh, the sub giveaway thing isn't on here. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Love to see if we can get to 2,200 today. Okay, bottom. There's our stand there. Two minutes and 30 seconds. We're at the very end, guys. 75% of the hype train. Well, you haven't missed us turning it on and showing it off, so. Still stuff to celebrate, buddy. Okay. Okay, going to side view now. So there's our stand. This is a really rad case. I mean, like, as I'm building in it, booty chatter dropping 1,000. Dropping 1,000. We have the last minute left, and we're 7% from unlocking that giveaway. Kuma Monster dropping 100 bits. Everybody trying to get us there. I am Yorkie. Thank you for the sub. And there it is, level 5, guys. That giveaway is unlocked. How we doing on likes on YouTube? There's more than enough people. Nick2Rock, Nike2Rock, thank you very much for that. And he's making sure we come at Booty Chatter, dropping 5 gifted more subs. Getting close to that giveaway. Okay, we got one more top to put on. This is looking pretty awesome. Did not know this build was going to be this cool. Farger dropping 5 more gifted subs. Wow. Riddick taking #1, Farger #2, Igor still in 3rd place for the week. Remember, that closes tomorrow, on Saturday, for the Riddick build. Booty Chatter, you're a rock star, dude. And I think your testing is finished on your build, so we should be able to get it out on Monday. Along with Riddick's build. Yeah, this build is pretty dang awesome. Okay, let me grab... There's one more. I need one more screw. I know he's excited. Riddick's like, I'll let somebody pass me. Riddick's trying to be kind. Farger's like, I've had #1 so many times. Riddick's currently in 1st place on the board, though. Farger was on vacation, so. There we go. Last screw. This screw does not go in there. What? Is this a different size? Must be this one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. There we go. Let's get those likes up. Head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit those thumbs up buttons. Let's get that done. Okay, next up, guys. The build finally comes together. Farger dropping 10 more gifted subs. Never mind, maybe Farger does want it. Look at that. That looks so good. That looks so good. Sorry, this case is just like surprisingly awesome. I think if I did the 5800X 3D, I'd do that other build. Traveling Fool dropping it. We're almost at level 8. Farger tying it. He's like, I'm not going to pass. I'm just going to tie. All he's got to do is just like, I'm just going to tie. Need some cable ties, the one with the ribbon showing. The one with the ribbon showing? Where? Which one are you talking about? I think that looks pretty clean, actually. Behind the GPU. Let me look again. Hey, Risaka, thank you very much for the sub. Taking us almost there. We're almost to, let's see if we can get to level 8. Oh, you're just joshing me. Okay, I was like, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Let's get to level 8. 50 seconds left. That's just one more sub. It could be what, a little bit drop and then... Booty chatter, there it is. There we go, level 8. What do you guys think? High Country dropping 50. Wow, what is this thing? It's struggling. Okay, calm down. So there you go, there's the build. That is pretty cool, guys. There it is right there. Nice, compact, size and just ready to go. That was actually really a lot of fun to work in. Yeah, it looks like a giant, it does look like a giant cable modem. Ooh, okay, don't do that. Whatever that sound was. I was like... Why do I feel like this is backwards? The bottom. I feel like the bottom should go the other way. I'm curious. Hold on, let me see something real quick in terms of, let me look at the picture. Fractal. Yeah, I have the bottom backwards. Okay. Easy fix. Gotta just switch one thing. I thought it was like the same, but it's not. It's actually, you do need to pay attention to the direction of the base. There we go. Now it is correct. There we go. Gotta put 2 more screws in and then we're good. Thank you very much, guys, for all the support tonight. We're at 2,167. We almost got to 2,200 today. Well, they're not. They're at the top. I will say that this front seems to not, it doesn't get as close as I expected it to. Maybe they are supposed to be at the bottom. Oh, they are. Well, crud. Never mind, I put it on upside down. Okay, guys, I'm learning a lot about this case. So the GPU does go at the top. Yes, the GPU should be at the top then. I guess it wouldn't matter if you wanted to, but yeah, we're gonna flip this over now. Wow. Thank you for catching it. This is why I build this way. Yeah, I modded it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now it's right. I'm a little worried though. I'm gonna have to check because I think for airflow you may want to flip it because I think what this is gonna do is this is gonna block the airflow. I think you're gonna want it the other way for the panels to be right. You look fine for somebody in Australia. Oh, I'm okay with making mistakes. It's the way you learn. Even as somebody who builds as many PCs, the one thing is that I build in more cases than most people. You know, it's like, you know, I was looking at, like, there's other people who build PCs on stream, but I don't think anybody builds in as many new cases as I do. Okay, now the question is, yeah, that was my concern. So if I was going to do a 4090 in this, I would flip the direction, because now you want the airflow for both sides. So I would just flip it upside down, which would not cause any issues with performance. I would just flip it if I did a 4090, and then have the USB up top, because now the GPU, which on this GPU is actually fine, there's no airflow behind it, so all it is just blowing. It's all blowing air in, but versus the other way. I wonder if wait. Well, wait a minute. Can I do it this? No, because then it would be blocked the other way. So you definitely want to do it the other way for the best airflow for the GPU. So that's how they have it. But like I said, if you're going to do a 4090 in this, I would flip it over and have the feet and then have the USB at the top. So that way you can get both airflow the right way. The side panels are not interchangeable. I think I have the side panel on backwards. Hold on. But even then, now the bottom is going to, like, I don't want, this is, the Fractal logo is, yeah, this side panel's on weird. No, that's right. Yeah. But there it is, guys. The build is ready. Because if I flip this up, then I think this was still in the right place. Because now what you have is because where you want this is over here. I wonder, hold on, I think if I flip this over, no, maybe it is interchangeable. Hold on. Let me try. Maybe it is. Yeah, it must be. I think I'm just being dumb. Yeah, I'm just dumb. Never mind. Just do it this way. I think this is the right way. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm just, spatial awareness is a problem. Okay, so you could do a 4090 in this in the right way. Okay. And airflow is all in the right direction. Okay. Now the build is done. And it's all right. Yeah, and you got your GPU there with its airflow, and you've got the PSU, and I mean, everything is like got the right airflow. And it's nice and tiny, right? Okay, I gotta do giveaways really quick. We're gonna have to skip, I'm gonna run some Cyberpunk and see what the temps are real quick. We're gonna skip deals today because I gotta go. It's my family's Christmas decorating. We're decorating the Christmas tree tonight. And I thought this was gonna be a shorter stream, but then nothing worked out, so. And since we don't have a sponsor, I can skip deals today. We haven't done them yet. Okay, let's do our even odd real quick. Hold on 1 second to tell my family ordering pizza. Okay, hold on. One second, guys. Okay, pizza's on the way. Okay, let's do even odd. So here we go.
Zip time man, guess the count of them if you can. Evens odds, who can
Okay, here we go.
Make your wagers on every.
Okay, here we go. Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 10 zip ties today, guys. Even. It is even today. 10 whopping zip ties. So there we go. And then while we're doing the giveaways, I'm going to get this plugged in. We already get this right here. Because there's not much when we turn it on. There's not going to be much to see, so we'll still turn it on. Okay. There we go. Our little home console ready to go. Then we'll hit power. And it's on. That's all there is to it. It's just like that one little light right there is the whole. That one little light right there is the whole thing. Just that light. That's all there is when you turn it on. And it is posted, apparently. Display port's coming on. And there it is. It is posted. I hope it shows. It's one of those things, I don't know if it's going to. So we'll see what happens. See if you get to see it. Did it work? Okay, it's live, and then yeah, this Elgato man just struggles with. Oh, there it is. No, you guys can see it. There it is. Hey, it works. And there it is right there, guys. It is up and posted and good to go. Okay. So let's blow up. Let's just, for the sake of it, we'll do 1440p. So this 1440p, let's throw up Cyberpunk. And then we'll give it a... There we go. Then we'll start the giveaways while this runs. It's really quiet. Like it's like dead silent. Okay, so while we're running the giveaways, we'll just run a benchmark and see how this thing tests. This is, again, 4K, everything at ultra. Temps are in the 60s right now. Whoa. That's weird. I just feel like I'm getting a bunch of timeout issues. I wonder if it's not quite plugged in or it's something like that that's keeping the system. I'll try it one more time. Like of how it's seated or something like that, because we definitely ran this before. Well, now it's like Steam's not even running. Okay, we'll do it without this. Let's just run. Do it one more time. And then while we're waiting for this, guys, I'm going to start the giveaway. So the first one is we're going to draw the winners for two $25 Newegg gift cards. Okay, exclamation point Newegg now, exclamation point Newegg now, starting right now, drawing two winners. Dude, this is dying again. Something must not be right. Shouldn't crash this much. Wonder if it's not seated right or something, because this is like frozen. Check my seating just to make sure. It feels like there's something going on here. Oh, we didn't unlock we only unlocked one. Sorry guys. We didn't hit likes on YouTube. How close are we on likes on YouTube? What did we get to? We should have enough people. Oh, 189. Oh yeah, we weren't even close. It's definitely seated all the way. I do not know. The seating is right. I don't know why it wouldn't work or like what the issue would be. Well, I mean, guys, it's just like it's brand new install, right? Like it was working fine. Well, we rebooted it. Congratulations to Tough. Let's see how many likes we can get on YouTube before. I'm going to try and run one benchmark, and then I got to go. But hopefully it runs, so we'll see. It's funny because it was all working outside of the build. Okay, there it goes. It's booting. Dude, it's like frozen again. Yeah, the thing just keeps freezing. I'm gonna do it just out of, yeah, you guys, because like it's like literally, it's just like frozen on the. Yeah, I did. I checked the, like, I'm gonna check one more time, guys, but I have to go. It's like not even shutting down. Okay, there it goes. I mean, the cable, I'll check all the cables again, but yeah. It's not the game. It's not even getting into the OS anymore. I mean, it's like, I mean, everything in this is solid. Nothing is... No, I mean, you guys saw it. We benched it before, like before it was even in anything, right? Like, it was just, before it was even in anything, all we did was put it in a case. That's all we did. It is posted. And it is literally running like it's running, it's acting like it's the GPU is hanging. Not even getting a signal out of the HDMI anymore. I'm just going to go to single don't know if it's potentially a pass-through issue with just like all of the, you know what I mean? Like it could be, like maybe reseating it would be the fix, but I don't have time. Yeah, I know. I put a 40 in it and it's like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, DisplayPort turned on. I didn't do anything to it. I literally have done nothing to it. Yeah, it's blue screening. Okay, guys. Well, we're not gonna be able to figure this out because it's like literally just blue screening now and then rebooting. So something is whack, and we'll have to. I don't know what it is or why or what happened. It was working fine. We bench tested it. We did it, and then all we've done is put it inside of a case, and then now it's just blue screening over and over again. So. And it's hitting a weird error. I mean, I think what I would probably do is reseat the GPU and just see if the GPU is not quite seated all the way. Because I don't know what else yeah. It's just weird because literally you guys saw it an hour before we benched it, everything was working fine, and then all we did was put it in a case. Yeah, I gotta go spend time with the family though. Yep. Well, guys, that's the first. You know, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does. We end up with a bill that like it just acts funky. So I don't know what's going on or why it's doing what it's doing, but it is doing what it's doing, and I don't know why. It even made it into the OS, which is the part that's weird. It's like it got all the way in there, and now it won't even get that far. Whoa, yeah, no, it's doing graphical. There's something going on with the GPU. Yeah, it's a GPU problem. There's something going on with the GPU. Yep. I don't know what, I don't know why. It just something is not happy right now. Because now I'm getting graphic. When I turn it on, it just gets in. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget about pizza. I already ordered it. We'll look at it later. Yeah, my wife is now calling me. It's time to go. Okay, guys, well, that is it. We will be back tomorrow on Saturday. Yeah, it's cables or something is whack. There's something going on. I think it's just a seating issue. We'll be back on Saturday. We're going to be doing Riddick's build. Yeah, no, Fractal, very, very impressed with this case. Super excited to see how this build ends up being out. We'll figure it out and figure out what happened, if it was a seating issue or whatever it was. But yeah, no, you can put a 4090 in it. If you have the right PSU, you can put a 4090 in it, guys. Anyway, guys, super appreciate you guys. I know we always like to try and figure out the problems and figure it out, but I just don't have time tonight. Anyway, I appreciate you, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much for hanging out. Bye, guys.